Most people only tell the story after they have won. They show you the achievements, the mansion, the crowd they have accumulated. But very few set of people document the climb, document the accent, document the the growth process, the changes. But this is different. This is not about the success at all. No. It's about the transformation that brings about the success. It's about the things you do that change you from who you are to who you are going to become. It is trying to bridge the gap from who you are currently to who you know you'll become. That is why you are here. That is why I'm here. This is the Unlikely Ascent Chronicles. As someone who is still learning and growing, as a matter of fact, that could be anybody. It could be a parent, it could be a mother, it could be a child, it could be an employee, it could be a creator in a particular field. But in my case, a student, as someone who is still learning and growing, and like many other students too, there are times we just sit down and look and we see that there's something greater than chasing those grades we are chasing. Don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. It's very, very important that we chase those grades. But most of the times we see that there is a life that is greater than those grades that we are chasing. And if you're like me and some very few secluded people, you would sit and think, what could I do to make me change into the person I want to be? This question often pops up in our minds. What could I do to make me become the person I want to be? While everyone saw a student, I saw a creator, I saw a future entrepreneur, I saw a future leader, I saw a storyteller that could rewire the history. I saw someone who could change the course of time hidden beneath the surface. And I just knew deep down there's something out there that I need to explore that I'm not currently exploring. There is something out there that it is destined for me to do. And I won't achieve that by sitting down and doing nothing about it. I just knew that there was something greater out there for me. I knew there's something bigger than my current stage. And I started pushing towards it. And then I noticed a little voice, a very subtle, tiny voice inside me, struggling and striving to come outside, to be heard, to see what he is made for. And I took up the voice and started moving along the journey. And those steps brought up a feeling inside of me. Those little steps I took brought up a feeling inside of me. A feeling that showed me that I was made for more than survival. A feeling that showed me that I was made for more than what I am currently. I was made for simply more. Simply more than existing. Simply more than following the script someone else wrote. Simply more than just living my life in a simple fashion when I knew that I am supposed to be living my life in the most exclusive version ever. And then the movement began. And it didn't begin from me taking the steps, no, it began from my mind. It began from my mind. You see, the best place that the best dreams happen, creates, and dies is in the mind. Whatever you do after those dreams has been created in the mind depends on you. A dream created in mind can be destroyed by the actions that were not taken. A dream created in the mind can be brought up and be taken to the most exclusive version by taking little subtle steps. A dream brought up in the mind, a thought brought up in the mind can change the entire world if put into play. A thought also brought up by the mind can be destroyed and killed if no action was taking place. And this is where most people lose it. This is where most people don't notice. This is where most people are too afraid to move forward because they are scared. What if? Asking questions like, what if it doesn't work? Have you tried it? No. This is where most people fail because they failed to listen to their minds. You see, the mind is a powerful place. It can change and destroy depending on how action is put towards it. And most people still fail because the voice inside them, the voice of their mind, the voice of their heart pushes them beyond their limits. And they feel, it is not me, this is not what I can do. And they've forgotten that once the mind can imagine it, it is possible. Once the mind can think it, it is far more than possible. And they limit their thoughts, they limit themselves, they stay back. I fell victim to this particular thing. And I stayed countless times when I had dreams to pursue, thinking I was not enough for the dreams. And I was taken in my mind to one of the most beautiful places I built my future. And I saw this, and my whole sequence of mind changed. That once I saw it in the mind, once it is possible in the mind, it has become a reality. Once the mind has scheduled it to happen, once the mind has brought it into play, into a vision to yourself, it can be possible, and it is possible if there are actions put in place. And most people don't go doing it. They stay back because they are scared of what their mind can do. And they stay back. I don't blame them because I fell victim multiple times. And now I am here again, starting and building and creating, because I know that my mind can lead me to one of the most beautiful places ever. And I'm following it. So after my mind brought up this particular feeling to me, after it has brought up this particular picture and image of this beauty to me, I made a very scary decision. A decision that most people are scared to make. A decision that can alter the destiny of man. A decision that made me notice that chasing after this dream and feeling while chasing it is more important than staying back and not chasing the dream. And I did what? I made a decision and I chased the dream. I chased that particular thought that came to my mind. And I am following it. That's where the Unlikely Ascent Chronicles comes in. It's not about chasing perfection. It's not about chasing perfection. It's not about chasing the most perfect place. It's not about chasing or being the most perfect thing. No. It's about little growth. Just one step every day. One little step every day. Just one little thing every day. You see, this is about documenting the climb, documenting the struggles, the ascent. This is for creators. This is for dreamers. This is for builders. This is for people who dare to take a step. This particular podcast is for people who dream and who know those dreams can be achievable. This particular podcast is for people who dream and for people who know those dreams that they dreamt could be achievable. You see, I watched a movie when I was very young, more like a cartoon, and I heard one of the best quotes ever in my life. And this quote came from the cartoon Turbo, Turbo, Turbo. And a particular race driver, Ginganye, said, "There is no dream too big and no dreamer too small." Let me repeat it again so you can hear clearly. He said, "There is no dream too big and no dreamer too small." This podcast is not for someone who has arrived. It is for someone who is growing. It's for someone who is climbing. For someone who is learning. And most of all, for someone who is becoming. And if you are climbing too, welcome to the Unlikely Ascent Chronicles. I am Akinwale Akinbola Daniel, and I am your guide to getting into where you want to be. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Peace out.